Someone just posted some interesting photographs of our planet today. However, it's the large object that's catching people's attention. In recent years, there have been reports of a mysterious triangular-shaped object spotted above our planet. The user said that they've spent countless hours looking through photographs in the hopes of finding something strange, also noting that they have always been fascinated by the stars. The user reported that they would spend hours staring up at the night sky, trying to catch a glimpse of something extraordinary. He had seen many things over the years, but nothing had prepared him for what he was about to see. While scrolling through images of our planet, he noticed a large triangular formation. Oddly enough, this wasn't the first time that he had spotted one of these objects. He describes one of these objects as being a giant triangle-shaped object, hovering silently above the trees. It was massive, at least the size of a football field, and it was glowing with an otherworldly light. This strange object above our planet reminded him of the triangular-shaped aircraft he had witnessed. Others who saw the image suggested that it may have something to do with weather manipulation, stating that many people aren't aware that we have the ability to control certain aspects of the weather. The ability to control the weather has been a topic of fascination and speculation for centuries. While we have made significant progress in understanding the mechanisms behind weather patterns, the question of whether we can manipulate them remains a subject of debate. One way that humans have attempted to manipulate the weather is through cloud seeding, a process where chemicals are sprayed into the atmosphere to encourage precipitation. This technique has been used in various parts of the world, particularly in areas with limited rainfall, to increase water supplies for crops and other purposes. While the effectiveness of cloud seeding is still a matter of debate, some studies suggest that it can increase precipitation by up to 20%. Another technique used to manipulate the weather is called atmospheric heating. This involves the use of radio waves to heat the atmosphere, which can create areas of high pressure that can influence weather patterns. This technique has been used experimentally to try and mitigate the effects of hurricanes and other extreme weather events, but its effectiveness remains unclear. One area where weather manipulation is particularly controversial is in the context of warfare. The idea of using weather as a weapon dates back to ancient times, and there have been reports of various attempts to manipulate the weather during conflicts. In recent years, some experts have suggested that countries could use the weather as a form of asymmetrical warfare, creating extreme weather events to destabilize their enemies. As of right now, the question of whether we can manipulate the weather is a complex and multifaceted one. While there are some indications that humans may be able to influence weather patterns to some extent, the potential risks and unintended consequences of these efforts must be carefully considered. As we continue to develop our understanding of the complex systems that govern the weather, it is likely that we will continue to explore ways in which we can use this knowledge to better manage and respond to extreme weather events. Some have speculated as to whether these strange formations are created by humans, further saying that as of right now, there's been a lot of talking about cloaking technology, with the military saying that they're also working on directed energy weapons. Cloaking technology, often referred to as invisibility technology, is a field of research that focuses on creating materials and devices that can obscure objects from view by bending and manipulating light. While it may sound like something out of science fiction, advances in materials, science, and optics have brought us closer to achieving this feat. The idea of cloaking technology has been around for centuries, with ancient myths and legends featuring magical cloaks that could make their wearer invisible. However, it wasn't until the 20th century that the concept began to take shape in the scientific community. The first theoretical work on cloaking was published in 1968 by physicist Victor Veselago, who proposed that certain materials with negative refractive indices could bend light in a way that would make objects invisible. In 2006, the idea of cloaking became more than just theory when a team of researchers at Duke University developed a cloaking device that could hide an object from microwave radiation. The device was made up of tiny copper rings arranged in a specific pattern that could alter the path of microwaves and create the illusion of an invisible object. Since then, researchers have continued to make progress in the field of cloaking technology, with some even developing devices that can hide objects from visible light. In 2015, a team of scientists at the University of California, Berkeley, announced that they had created a carpet cloak that could hide an object from view by bending light around it. The cloak was made up of tiny silicon pillars that were arranged in a way that could manipulate the flow of light. While cloaking technology is still in its infancy, there are already many potential applications for it. One of the most obvious is in the military, where cloaking technology could be used to create stealth planes and ships that are invisible to radar and other detection systems. In the medical field, cloaking technology could be used to create implants and other medical devices that are invisible to the body's immune system, reducing the risk of rejection. There are also many potential commercial applications for cloaking technology. As of right now, cloaking technology also raises many ethical questions. For example, if it is used by the military, could it be used to carry out covert operations that violate international law? And what would be the psychological effects of wearing clothing or using devices that make you invisible? Despite these concerns, the development of cloaking technology is likely to continue, with researchers around the world working on ways to make it more effective and practical. The Earth's atmosphere is a complex system that is capable of producing a wide variety of weather phenomena, many of which are still not fully understood. These mysterious weather phenomena can take many forms, from strange cloud formations to unexplained lightning strikes and thunderstorms. While many of these phenomena have been studied extensively by scientists, there are still many that remain a mystery. One of the most mysterious weather phenomena is ball lightning, a rare and unexplained form of lightning that takes the form of a glowing sphere. Ball lightning is typically seen during thunderstorms and is often reported to bounce around in the air, hover, or even pass through solid objects. Despite being observed for centuries, scientists are still not sure what causes ball lightning, although there are a number of theories. So, what do you make of these interesting discoveries, and what do you think this object is? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comments section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.